Of the different things ready for our home, our outside, the garden. You know, there are a lot of things that, now is the time of year where you're splitting plants in half, moving mulch around, doing different things with your lawn. The Spearhead gardening shovel and spade really is something that our customers have told us that they love. It's customer top rated, and we've got it for you on a great easy pay plan today. 3 easy payments of $16.30 for the final order of the year of our Spearhead gardening shovel and spade. I've got a great guest for you today, Julian Matthews here. Julian, nice to meet you. Nice to work with you as well. This is one of those things that when I read the customer reviews, I was really amazed because they got this home and they started using it. Men, women, people who are, maybe a little bit older who you wouldn't think would be able to do their gardening much anymore are using this, and they're saying it makes their shoveling that much easier.
It just makes their life a whole lot easier.
Yeah.
It allows a woman to do the work of what would normally require a more sturdy man or a heavier man.
Yeah.
And because it magnifies all your digging forces by concentrating all your weight on a single point. Mm-hmm. So by concentrating that 100-pound woman's single weight on this one point, you're getting 1,000 pounds per square inch. On her smallest shovel, which may be a 5-inch shovel, you're only getting 20 pounds per square inch. So that's a very big difference when it comes to penetrating that clay, when it comes to digging in rocks, when it comes to going through weed block. Anything that's really hard to do, this is designed to make it a whole lot easier.
So think about all the things that you're doing. Maybe you're a gardener, maybe you're somebody that has been working all year on your garden and you want to be able to start now splitting those plants, working in your garden, taking up the old plants and putting in some fall plants. I know that the mums are all over the place.
Yes.
We've got some mums here for you today in the center. And you want to start using this. This is something that you're going to use not only this time of year, but all year round. And it's all about the fact that this is designed to give you 10 times your weight in pressure when you're shoveling, and it also has this built-in level right here, which is all about giving you a nice stable surface.
Exactly. This extra large, extra wide footrest is very important when it comes to digging in tough conditions because it allows you to distribute your weight over a larger area. It makes it more comfortable, but it also allows you to hold more dirt on there on a slightly smaller shovel. But what really makes this work is the fact that it's pointed and also the fact that it's sharpened from tip to tail. So all these edges that are going into the ground are all sharpened, okay? Now, it's not going to look as sharp as it really is when you first get it at home because what basically we've done is we've sharpened it and then we've coated it with this epoxy powder coating. So you have to use it a few times to start revealing that edge. So once you're going in, you can see all the angles are pointing straight into the ground. Whereas a regular shovel, it's pointing across the ground. So you can see all the angles are going straight into the ground. So this is a knife edge all across here. So as I'm pushing in, I'm slicing my way into the ground rather than I'm calling mashing your way into the ground with a regular shovel at very low pressure. So we're going to show you a situation here where we have rocky soil. And in New England and a lot of places in the country, you have the glaciers have dropped off all the rocks, right? And so we have this rocky situation here. A more normal shovel, because it's so wide, it's trying to find a gap between the rocks.
Yeah, it's going to get caught.
And you're looking at different angles and you're hitting multiple different rocks every single time and you just can't seem to get in the ground. Well, because this is shaped like a wedge, what it's doing is it's pushing the rocks away. It's going between the rocks. Anywhere I go, as you can see, as I do it in slow motion, it's pushing the rocks away rather than trying to push them into the ground. So that's why it works so well in this rocky condition.
Now, Julian, this is something that your dad actually created,
yes,
right? He's the founder of this.
My 85-year-old dad, and he's got 2 artificial knees and 2 artificial hips. So you can imagine, it was very hard for him to dig. He was 85 years old, and he's now 90. He just turned 90, by the way.
Congratulations. God bless.
Thank you. He couldn't dig anymore. So he said, I either have to give up my passion or I have to come up with a better way to do this. And this is what he came up with. And he said, wow, it goes in like butter.
Well, you know what? It's a patent pending profile. You're getting, more than 10 times of the digging, pressure that you would get in a normal shovel or in your own shovel. It's an extra large footrest that makes it that much more comfortable for you. And you've got that extra strong handle, which we haven't even spoken about yet.
Yes, we have not even spoken about that. So what we've done here, in those hard conditions, you're much more likely to break handles. We don't want you breaking handles. So what we've done is made the socket longer than normal. Normally a socket ends here, and that's where you break a shovel, right there. with this extension, you're supporting the areas that are most likely to break with metal, and you're double riveted, right? Double riveted.
Nice.
So in addition to that, this is called a pull-truded fiberglass. Very strong kind of fiberglass designed to flex without breaking. You know what the pole vaulters use. And inside this fiberglass, there's a northern ash hardwood core that goes right in here and all the way into here. So you have double reinforcement here, you have triple reinforcement here, you have extra hard, extra thick blade. Matter of fact, the blade is so hard, you cannot sharpen it with a file. You have to use a grinding wheel or a diamond stone to make that happen.
And you know what you also have here at QVC is you have your easy pay. You've got 3 easy payments of $16.30 to be able to get this home and try it out and see the difference that this is going to make in your shoveling. Shoveling doesn't have to be hard. You can make it so much more easier, and you can actually get that lawn work done and that garden work done now. And I want to bring your attention to the fact that at the bottom of your screen we've got customer reviews rolling that really do speak to how much people love this. I was reading some of the reviews. People said, it's the best tool in my garden shed, the best shovel this senior has ever used, and other people said the best shovel ever. And you've got a lot of reviews scrolling at the bottom of your screen. But really, it's all about the fact that when you get it home, you can start using it right away.
Yes. I have another little demonstration. A lot of times you put down weed block, you've put some plants down, some plants have died, you have to replace them.
Yeah.
You have to get through this weed block again. What we've done is we've put not 1 layer, but 2 layers of weed block here, all right? And we're gonna put this down in here, and we're gonna penetrate this weed block. Now you gotta remember, I was digging in those rocks with just my hands. I did not use the weight of my body. You can imagine how much easier it's going to be with using the weight of your body. But again, here, I'm not using the weight of my body, I'm just using my hands. And
Wow.
I'm able to cut through this like it's a knife, basically, right?
Well, that looks really easy. And it is really easy. I mean, like, it is really easy, and I think it's because you've done this great design in the shovel. It's not that flat surface. I mean, let's think about it. None of the knives that you cut your steak with have a flat surface on
Nope.
it. No, you've got this knife-sharp edge here that's going right into the ground, that's spreading the dirt, moving the rocks away, and just helping you get right through the roots and to the roots of where you want to dig. It's the final order of the year, and it comes to us from Spearhead Gardening. It's the shovel and spade, and it's customer top rated. We've got it for you on 3 easy payments of $16.30. Item M27353. Thank you so much, Julian. Such
Thank
a pleasure to work
Alberti.
with you.
Same here.
But stick around with us because we're going to head outside and show you one of my favorite items. It's a pressure washer. Well, we are back at QVC, and it's all about honey-do list this morning.